Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the brand new computer, that's right. Who's ready to party? Who's ready to break it down? We're going to be covering the gold and silver market open. We're going to be breaking everything down here in just 9 minutes and 25 seconds here. Breaking gold and silver news. Who's with me? Smash that like button. We're only 35 from 100. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live. Turn the mic up. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that better on the microphone? I just turned it up. Thank you, Rudy Rude Boy, for the super chat. Thank you. Who's ready? Is that better on the microphone there? Yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 8 minutes and 45 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. The market open. I just turned up the mic even more. How is that? This is the first stream on the brand new computer. Yes. Come on. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 8 minutes exactly to cover the breaking gold and silver news, the market open. Smash that like button if you're ready. We're going to be covering the breaking gold and silver news. 7 minutes and 50 seconds from right now. Smash the like button if you're ready. Don't worry, the mic will be louder once we're going, guys. The music is bumping right now. The mic will be louder once we're live. 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Who's ready? Who's with me? Smash that like button. We're 4 away from 100, and we're about to be watching the gold and silver news. The gold and silver market reopen. The United States just enacted a blockade on the Straight of Hormuz against the Iranians. Things are heating up around the world, and what does it mean for gold and silver? We're about to be breaking it all down in just 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Who's ready?
From Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Mark to
Rudy says the ghost of Core 3 lurks. That's funny.
to island drums. Every stamp on my page.
Who's still stacking? Who's unshaken? Who's got intestinal fortitude? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 6 minutes and 15 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news, the market open. Who's ready? Thank you, Rudy Rude, for that super chat. Let's go, let's go. Guys, if you like this music, it's one of my tracks. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon Music. Just search International Stackers, the artist. Puma Stacker, the new computer's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 5 minutes and 25 seconds away from being live. Smash the like button, share the stream. Who's ready? Who's with me? Thank you so much, Oli Stacker, for gifting those memberships. Congratulations to Deal, to Derbs, Samuel, All Things Silver. Congratulations, JRB. You got free memberships. Say thank you to Oli. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind.
Let's go.
Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 4 minutes and 15 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news around the world, the geopolitics that affect your wallet. We're going to be watching the markets open tonight live. Who's ready? Who's stacking? Who's with me?
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight.
Thank you, Josh.
Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shine.
Let's go.
Gold's the glow.
Let's go.
Stack it high.
Let's go.
Watch it grow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Smash the like button if you're ready for that market open. The breaking gold and silver news. If you like free silver, put free in chat right now. Who wants some free gold, silver, and copper? I'm about to give a bunch away in my mega giveaway. Who's ready for the mega ga?
Where you belong. Chasing that mill.
3-minute warning, 3-minute warning. Top off your drink, smash a like. We're about to be live covering the breaking gold and silver news, the market open. Let's go. There's a ton of news tonight, guys. A ton. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from the market open. Breaking gold and silver news. Share the stream. Smash the like if you're ready. Who's ready? Yes. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's go. As a matter of fact, let's spice things up right now. Let's get excited. If you're ready, drop a crab in chat. Let's get a crab dance going. Get your claws up. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, I got so much news, so much going on, so much to tell you. Brand new computer, the first stream. Let's get it. One minute, 30 seconds. All right, where are you at in the world and what are you sipping on? Put it in chat right now, what country you're in. I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, and we're about to be live in 1 minute and 5 seconds here. Let's get it. One minute warning. We've got Brazil, we've got Florida, we've got Nigeria, the Yukon, we've got Illinois, we've got New Mexico, we got North Carolina, we've got everywhere. Oh my goodness, we've got Tucson, we got NOLA, Mobile, Alabama, yes, Pennsylvania, we got the UK, we got Australia. Who's ready, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna be live in just 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's get it. Here we go. What do you guys think? Old school intro? I think it's an old school intro kind of stream here. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
Dance with me. One stacker on a
journey to find silver. International Stacker. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart, and I am sipping on fresh, ice-cold water. That's right, I'm hydrating tonight. Where are you at in the world, and what are you sipping on? Let me know. And here's the situation, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 68,326 subscribers. That means we literally only need 74 more until the next big show. And some say you haven't lived until you've seen a big show, so make sure you subscribe right now. 2,100 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. This one was in Poland. This one was in Prague. This one was in Florida. All over the place, so check it out. And I'm about to break down what's been going on and what's happening. So first off, let me go ahead and end this poll we've got going on right now. And yes, I am on the brand new computer, ladies and gentlemen, so please let me know if all the levels, all the audio, if everything's working well, please let me know. Now, the market's going to be opening in just about 22 and a half minutes. 22 half minutes, and the gold and silver markets will start to move. And I said, what will happen when the market opens? 43% of you say red. It's going to be red. The Iranian ceasefire is failing, and it's going to cause the markets to go down. 35% of you say BGC, green, baby. Come on, baby gator. 14% of you say we're going to be crab walking sideways, and 8% of you say there's literally going to be a glitch. So, just to refresh your memories, when the market closed on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the whole weekend, silver hit a high of $76.83. It hit a low of $75.50. It did end on a weekly green candle of $75.93. And guess what? $76.03 is where the futures was. So we are in contango. Futures is above the current spot price when it froze. So that is contango. Those are normal market operations here. And gold. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. It hit a high last trading session on Friday of 4,794.91. Like the day or two before, it did break back into 4,800 again. And it just flirted with it there. It hit a low of 4,741. It did end on a weekly green candle at 4,749.69, ladies and gentlemen. Gold to silver ratio ended at 62.55 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And sometimes I read this and I say $62.55. I'm sorry. I just always want to say, I don't know why, but 62.55 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. We may be getting back under 60 here soon. Guys, I do think triple-digit silver is coming again soon. If you think triple-digit silver is coming again soon, not only hit the like button, we've only got 79 more to 300, but put 100 in chat if you think we're going to be there soon again, and popping champagne again. And guys, it was not that long ago we did pop champagne. Here's a model of the champagne cork that we popped, and I'm going to be busting out and popping another champagne bottle when we do it again. And here in just a little bit, I'm going to add some more silver and some other stuff to the mega giveaway. So if you like free silver, put free in chat. Okay, here we go. Shanghai Futures Exchange. Now, this does not open at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is only, 21 minutes from now. This opens tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it hit a low on Friday at $85.01. It hit a high at 86.21, and the Shanghai Futures Exchange ended on a green candle of 85.94. And if we compare that to the spot price, 85 and 75, it's about $1. $10.01 premium from the west to the east. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a mega arbitrage. And look at that. Mark in chat saying, my miners are up 203 pounds. That is epic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to break down the news for you here. I've got some breaking gold and silver news, some breaking geopolitics. I'm not going to be able to see your questions if you put them in chat right now. So please hold your questions for about the next 10 minutes or so. I'm going to cover the news for about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll be going back to the charts before the open here, which is just 19 and a half minutes away. And thank you so much to everyone who just retweeted out the post for this live stream. Thank you so much. Okay. First piece of news here. This is from Mario, and he's saying, this is who actually feels the pain when the Straits of Hormuz are closed. Remember, there was peace negotiations going on in Pakistan with the Iranian officials and the vice president and his entourage of the United States. The vice president ended up walking out. So not only is the Strait of Hormuz still closed, now the U.S. Navy is going to be doing an official blockade. And not only that, President Trump said anybody who pays the illegal A fee of $2 million to get through is going to be stopped as well. So things are heating up. But with the Strait of Hormuz closed, guys, remember how strategic this is. 20 to 25% of the world's oil passes through here a day, or at least it used to, not for the last 41 or so days. 25 to 30% of the world's liquid natural gas. Aluminum, or some overseas would say aluminium, a big portion of the world's passes through there. One of the world's biggest aluminum plants is in there. They declared force majeure yesterday. Also, 30% of the world's helium passes through here, fertilizer. So it's a big deal. And who's the countries it's actually hurting? China, rest of Asia, India, South Korea, Japan, and the EU. So these are the most affected countries from the Strait of Hormuz closure. Okay? Next piece of news here coming down. The Gold Telegraph saying, breaking news, the Federal Reserve is asking major banks for details about their exposure to the private credit industry. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been pounding this for months now. This could be the next domino that causes the next major financial crisis. We had one in 2008. They call it the GFC, Great Financial Crisis, and we might be headed there again soon. And guys, if you like my streams, you like this coverage, I only need 22 more likes until we hit 300, so please keep smashing it. It really helps more than you know, and I really appreciate it. So here we go. These are the silver and gold watch-out situations for this coming week. Monday, we got a Federal Reserve emergency announcement. Tuesday, we got the U.S. PPI data. Wednesday, we got the Beige Book economic report. Thursday, we got the initial jobless claims coming out. And Friday, we got the federal governor speech. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the most volatile week this far in 2026. And couple that with all the geopolitics and everything going on, ladies and gentlemen, it might be absolutely insane. But let me ask you a question. Do you have golden handcuffs? The golden handcuffs dilemma, keeping the broken system alive. Most people say that they want truth and freedom, but when it comes to the shove, they choose the monthly check, the pension, the 401k, and the paycheck over a hard reset. The system has wired survival directly into its own debt. World debt is now over $550 trillion, and the average person is unknowingly shielding the very system that's robbing them blind because it is the casino. Because if the casino collapses tomorrow, so does grandma's pension and the family savings. I want to say thank you to P. Dolan for sending me some of this analysis in the email, and I built on it. But Crustacean Nation, that's one of you, a Crustacean, P. Dolan, by the way. Are you in chat, P. Dolan? Thank you. This is exactly why physical gold and silver matter so much. They are the ultimate escape hatch, real assets the house cannot delete with a single keystroke. When the reset eventually comes, and it always does, the last time it happened here was 1971 when Nixon took us off the gold standard, and it happens every 30 to 40 to 50 years with a currency. It resets in one shape or form. The people who own the tangible money and productive land will be the ones who can still earn their keep. And ladies and gentlemen, that is why I'm so strong about stacking physical silver, this stuff right here. It has zero counterparty risk. It cannot be liquidated. It cannot be margin called. All the mining companies can go to zero. The stock market could crash. The spot price can be 1 cent, but no matter what, you still have 100 ounces of physical silver in your hand. And the same with physical gold. And that's why we're so bullish. And look at this. The Federal Reserve asking major U.S. banks for full details on their private credit exposure. Following a surge in redemptions and the rising troubled loans in the private credit market, now over $2 trillion, ladies and gentlemen, the Federal Reserve is demanding more transparency from big banks about their connections to the sector. This comes after multiple funds have already imposed withdrawal gates and redemption limits. Remember, you're supposed to be able to withdraw it. And then one of the funds, 40% of the people is literally a bank run. You ever seen, what was that movie? It's a Wonderful Life. You ever seen that? It was a literal bank run, and they're like, just kidding, you can't take your money out. Crustacean Nation, when the regulators start digging deeper into opaque, high-leverage areas like private credit, it's another reminder of how fragile parts of the paper, fiat currency, and financial system really are. And here's more if you want to read about it, guys. All my posts here. And make sure you follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, INTL Stacker. International is too big, it wouldn't fit. But I put all the news, I put all the details, all the evidence, and you can read more about it. And here's another big one, guys. I've been talking about force majeure for a while, and people told me I was a dum-dum. Well, look at this. Force majeure, major force majeure shock hits the aluminum market. The Gulf's largest producer just declared it can't deliver. Aluminum Bahrain Alba, one of the world's biggest aluminum smelters, has officially declared force majeure on shipments due to the ongoing Strait of Hormuz disruption and raw material shortages. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just yet another domino of the falling cascade and the supply chain chaos triggered by the Hormuz closure. And if you think this won't affect you with physical gold and silver, I got something else to tell you, because ladies and gentlemen, it certainly will. Lower aluminum supply and higher input costs often flow through other metals, including silver, used heavily in solar, electronics, and EV. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to read more, go check that out. I got another piece of news here. The EU and US are teaming up on a major critical minerals deal to break Chinese dominance. According to Bloomberg, the EU and the United States are close to finalizing an action plan. And remember, they just did one with Mexico. And it talks about price floors for critical minerals. Will that include silver? Put silver in chat if you think it will. But they're making an action plan now, the U.S. with the EU. That includes minimum floors, joint projects, investment coordination, and shared standards, all aimed at reducing reliance on Chinese supply chains for critical minerals like copper, lithium, and rare earths. And guys, I got something right now to tell you more about that. This is clear strategic move to secure Western supply and counter China's overwhelming control. Crustacean Nation, when the world's largest blocks start actively decoupling from China on critical minerals, it strengthens the long-term bullish case for metals mined in friendly jurisdictions, including copper, which produces most of the silver as a byproduct. Remember, the silver, like 18% of it comes from pure silver mines. Most of it is a byproduct from copper mines and gold mines and other mines. So this is so important, more than you could even really wrap your head around unless you zoom out. Physical gold and silver remain one of the best ways to stay outside the fragile supply chains and paper systems. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a wild time right now. Please smash the like button. We're going to be covering the market opening here in just 12 minutes. But I got something very important to cover about right now about Chinese dominance. Operation Epic Fury is exposing catastrophic risk of relying on China for 80 to 90% of critical minerals and oil checkpoints that can be literally held hostage, like what we're seeing right now with the Strait of Hormuz, and the United States literally just announcing a blockade. Trump's administration launched the most aggressive decoupling in history, tariffs, massive stockpiles, and new ally supply packs, and lightning fast domestic permitting. Deals with allies is replacing sourcing from China at breakneck speed, while we are literally seeing the greatest supply chain realignment since World War II. At the heart of it all, we're talking gold, we're talking copper, we're talking uranium, lithium, and molybdenum. Trump enacted 50% tariffs on copper, and China just recently announced new restrictions on silver. Copper, gold, lithium, uranium, and molybdenum, these are 5 of the key minerals that today's sponsor, Vanguard Mining, ticker UUUFF, has direct exposure to in its diversified portfolio across safe, U.S.-friendly jurisdictions. Vanguard Mining is the only sponsor I've ever featured that is this widely diversified across multiple regions and multiple metals. UUUFF trades on U.S. exchanges and is available at interactive brokers like Schwab, Fidelity, E-Trade, and others. Now you have to see what I saw when it comes to Chinese dominance. Lithium's price nosedived by 90%, bottomed in June of 2025, and has already doubled since then. Many are saying the lithium winter is officially over, and China controls 60 to 70% of global lithium processing and refining. China imports 60% of global copper ore and produces over 45% of the world's refined copper, while consuming about 58%. Ladies and gentlemen, it literally acts as the gatekeeper for global electrification. Now let's talk molybdenum and try to say that 5 times fast. China dominates 42 to 45% of global molybdenum output and introduced strict export controls in 2025. Exports to the West has collapsed by over 95% in a single year. These are the main reasons why Vanguard Mining is huge on my list, and yes, I am personally invested. Now let's talk quickly about a few of their projects. We've got gold at the Brussels Creek project in British Columbia. It's a gold, copper, palladium exploration play in the Kamloops mining district. They just identified 2 new gold, copper soil anomalies. Let's talk uranium. Over 90,000 hectares in Paraguay's Parana Basin, right next to the world-class UT project. With big tech companies like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft, they're literally directly sourcing nuclear power. The timing for friendly jurisdiction uranium has never been better. With lithium, they have 100% interest in the Paquitos 1 lithium solar project in Argentina. Direct exposure to world-class solars as lithium has nearly tripled since the June 2025 bottom. Finally, Vanguard Mining also brings copper and molybdenum exposure, making it uniquely positioned. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, do your own research on this multiple minerals company. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on the internet with crabs. But Vanguard Mining, ticker UUUFF, is simultaneously exploring uranium, copper, lithium, gold, and molybdenum. And a big thank you to Vanguard Mining for sponsoring this video. And it's sponsors like that that enable me to do these massive giveaways for you guys. Who wants me to add more silver right now and some other stuff to the Mega Ga? That's right, I'm giving away soon over 40 ounces. It's over 40 ounces of silver here, but it's going to become larger. It's over 40 or 50 ounces of copper. It's going to become larger. Look at this copper skull in there. We've got some gold in there as well, some premium gold. If you want me to add this silver to the chest, tell me to drop it, but you only got 3 seconds or I'm going to keep it. You got me. So not only am I going to add the silver, but I'm going to add some mega giveaway trinkets here. We'll put that in there, the rat stacker, and we'll put another Mega Ga in there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming soon. All you got to do is subscribe, turn on the notifications, and more information on how to enter is coming soon. Next piece of news here, and guys, the market's opening in just 8 minutes, so we're going to be back to the chart here in just a couple minutes, but a few more pieces of news to cover here. Oil's futures explode 7% after Trump orders the naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. There we go. Tension just escalated dramatically in the Middle East. This kind of geopolitical shock is exactly why physical gold and silver have always served as the ultimate safe haven asset during energy crisis and supply disruptions. When oil spikes and global uncertainty rises, investors flee to real, tangible money outside of the paper system. Guys, all throughout history, the big bankers, the financial experts, I've told you to stack this stuff. Paper, fiat, currency. And remember, every paper fiat currency ever made in the world history, not backed by physical gold and silver, has literally always gone to zero. It's a 100% failure rate. And as I plop down this big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you, it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went from $1 million notes to $1 billion notes to literally $1 trillion notes. And that's why we stack this stuff here, physical gold and silver. And one thing that really puts it in perspective, and I lost the coin. I have a coin around here somewhere, so just pretend it's this one. But I literally have one coin from Venezuela from 1936, 90% silver. And that one coin from back then is still worth more than all this paper fiat currency today. And guys, I have one more thing that I'm going to be adding to the Mega giveaway soon. It's in this bag, but we'll be doing that in a little bit. So chat Mega in chat if you want more treasure and more prizes to be added to that. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 6 minutes away from the markets opening back up. Remember, the DXY, the dollar index, was down 0.10%. Dow Jones is down 269. S&P was down 7 on closure. All the oil was down, but something tells me the oil's about to start kicking back up with what we're seeing right now with the Strait of Hormuz. Now, here's another one. Private credit market and AI risk. The next potential systemic crack. Wall Street is on high alert, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, if you're watching this channel news after the fact, I do this live every day in the morning and evening on live streams on my channel. So please come join the party in the live stream if you're watching this after the fact. We have a fun time in chat. Guys, don't we have a fun time in chat? What do you guys think? We have a fun time in chat. Wall Street is on high alert. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Federal Chair Jerome Powell just held an urgent closed-door meeting with top bank CEOs over Anthropic's powerful new Mythos AI model, its potential to create systemic cyber risks. Ladies and gentlemen, Canada also had an emergency meeting with their regulators. The private credit market, now over $2 trillion, has already seen multiple redemption gates and withdrawal freezes this year. Some would call this a digital bank run, and that's not hyperbole, ladies and gentlemen. That's legit. So if you want to read more about that, go check that out. The market's going to open here in about 4.5 minutes. We'll be back to the charts here in a second. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, Reckless Metals is in the house. I've got a collaboration coming with Reckless Metals, It's not this exact Rolo, but it's one like it. It's going to be limited edition Battle Crab variant, and they just gifted 10 International Stacker memberships. Can everyone chant Reckless in chat right now if you're excited to see that new Rolo coming? And thank you so much, Reckless, for donating those. And those went to Rana. It also went to John. It went to the Cincinnati dude. It went to CPR with Chris. It went to ARM with. It also went to D. Cavis. It went to Cash Las Vegas. SOCOM Rider. It also went to Pastrum and Obi-Wan. Congratulations. Make sure you say thank you to Reckless Metals. Check out your new custom channel member emojis there. Remember, I do channel member only live streams here on YouTube called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And channel members, I will be doing a War Room in the morning. In the morning, we will be live streaming the market open at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be covering the news. I'll be answering your questions, hoping you read the tea leaves. And then after that, we will be doing a War Room, and clothing's not optional. So I hope to see you all there. A big thank you for that, Reckless Metals. Now, guys, we're going to watch the charts here. We're going to be open in just 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So if you got questions, put them in chat. If you got questions, put them in chat. I'll be happy to answer them. As we're just about two-ish minutes away from the market opening. And a bunch of you think the market's going to go up. A bunch of you think it's going to go down. I'll tell you what, the market started to rally with gold and silver once the ceasefire was agreed to. And now it looks like that ceasefire is falling apart. The United States did just call for that blockade for the Strait of Hormuz. So what do you guys think with the current news? Are we going to be Team Red gap out, or are we going to gap up Team Green? Let me know. Oh, guys, in SGT Stacker, I got a second for this. He is the one that created... he's the one that created the silver and copper corks. He just put out this brand new video. Look at that thumbnail. Mega! He just put out a video showing how he made those corks, how he tests the corks to show that they're actual real silver, how he creates them. So if you want to see how your cork was made, go check it out. And he also put a brand new project featured in that video that we are going to be coming out with in maybe a month or so. So if you want to sneak peek with that, check out SGT Stacking. And can someone put SGT Stacking's channel in chat, please? And ladies and gentlemen, the market is opening in just 1 minute and 30 seconds here. Are you Team Green or are you Team Red? And Reckless Metal says, I want $20 silver for 6 months. I know, Reckless. I know. Congratulations, Dave, on getting your Sigma Pro. That's awesome. Guys, who else would love $20 silver for 6 months? I would love it. I would love it. I would consider selling a kidney so I could stack. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. But man, if it hit 20, oh my gosh. I'd be like panic selling everything. I'd be like selling things to get more powder to get more. And ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute warning here. Actually, 50-second warning. The market is opening in just 50 seconds. Are you Team Green or Team Red? And as a matter of fact, I got to switch to Pyth. Somebody please remind me to switch back to Oneida in about 7 minutes. Wanda, I know Wanda. But I like to call it Oneida. So someone please remind me to switch back there in about 8 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 30 seconds away from the market opening. What's going to happen? Are we going up? Are we going down, Silver Stackers? Are we going to be popping that champagne soon live on stream? Or are our tears going to run down our cheeks and drop onto the streets? We're going to find out here in just literally 10 seconds, and I'm going to be counting it down here from 5. Here we go. 1 second here. 1 second. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, the market is open, and it's immediate gap up. It's a gap up. It is a gap up. And guys, how are you liking the new computer here? Is it smooth? Is it better than before? This is my first stream, first public stream since I got it. Is it the same? You can't tell. Is it better? Is it worse? So we gapped up onto a green candle, but now we've got a BRC, a big red candle. And there's something we got to do right now to fight this red candle. And you guys taught me in Boca Raton, Florida, when I was live streaming. You wanted to see a big gator. You taught me the baby gator. And some scientists on the channel found out that 90% of the time, every time we do the baby gator, it could turn a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby gator. Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah.
I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was massive, and I was almost like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore. Guys, we've got a massive red candle. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This red candle just went down from 75.95 to 73. How much percent drop is that? We're down 2.7% on the first candle here. We still got another 3.5 or so minutes here. And guys, this is a massive red candle. Same with gold, massive red candle. Look at this. I got to zoom out. Oh my gosh. Becky, look at that candle. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to hold the line. Channel members, I need you to hold the line. I'm going in.
Dudley! Schmidt! A fallen hard with one arm! Wow. Oh my God! Oh no, he's not! Major choke slam!
But you know what? This could drop down. It's not going to. But this could drop down to $20 an ounce. And you know what I would do? I would keep stacking. None of the fundamentals have changed. Remember, guys, people on the internet are going to tell you it's crashing just like 1980. It's crashing just like 2011. But what's the difference? In 1980 and 2011, we were in a silver production surplus. We produced more than we consume. This year, we're in the 6th straight year of a silver production deficit. We consume more than we mine. We hit peak silver mining in 2016. It's been decreasing every year, the output from 1 to 3%. It's not getting better. Ladies and gentlemen, silver consumption is increasing. Last year, we produced about 835 million ounces of silver. We consumed 1.2 billion. This year, it's projected we're going to consume 1.3 billion. All these missiles, all these bombs that we're seeing drop across Iran and the Middle East, all the missiles and bombs that are happening up here in Russia, and all the drama up here with Russia and Ukraine. All that is literally silver that's being destroyed. Remember, the majority of gold ever mined is still above ground. Let me get my dong out of here. Sorry, my Vietnam dong. The majority of this stuff ever mined is still above ground, and I've got a couple of it in my what are they called? Crowns. If you got gold crowns, if you're part of the gold crown crew, put gold crown crew in chat. But remember, the majority of gold ever mined is still above ground. The majority of silver ever mined has been destroyed. It's in landfills. It's blown up across battlefields. It's thrown away as e-waste, ladies and gentlemen. And that is why I'm so bullish on silver. And that's why the fundamentals have not changed. And that's why silver could hit $20 an ounce today. And I would look at it in the face and dance in the streets and say, this is such a blessing. Let me stack more. Who's unshaken in chat? Who is still stacking? And remember, I've been saying for more than a year on this channel to make it through this rally. And guys, we are on a 45-year cup and handle here. We're on a 45-year cup and handle. Those do not refresh. Those do not correct. Those do not get fixed in just a couple months. Those, ladies and gentlemen, end up in long-term bull runs. I'm a believer. How about you? And we're on a big red candle here, still in the first minute here for the next 45 seconds. 73.62 for silver. They're really trying to smash us. 4,672.31 for gold. Gold to silver ratio is currently at 63.53 to 1. But we're going to see what we can do here. This is just the first candle. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go to the DXY here. Look at this. The DXY, which is the dollar index, gapped up. And it is so funny how the markets are acting right now. The dollar gets stronger because we do a blockade. What is that? What is that? What is that? So the DXY did gap up from 98.69 to 99.11. And remember, when the DXY goes up, that's negative. Bearish pressure, red pressure on gold and silver. When it goes down, that's positive, bullish, green pressure on gold and silver. The DXY has been trending down here for a while, but it just gapped up on this news. And we're going to continue to see what happens. But for some reason, the DXY gapped up, but oil... Okay, oil's not... Well, oil's trading here. So U.S. oil, the oil that is trading, is up to 105. Wow. Up 10%. So oil is up 10% there. That is pretty big. Let me see if Oneida is open. XAGUSD. Yeah. Look at that gap down. This is why I like Oneida. We had a massive gap down. So there is Oneida silver. Let's go to Oneida gold. See, that is the true story. So it wasn't a big red candle. It was a massive gap down. And all gaps must be filled. But the good news is it's a lot easier to fill these on the way up, right? Right? It's a lot less painful. But we've got two green candles here in a row on silver. Now back up to 73.81 on a green candle. If you guys got questions, put them in chat. I'd be happy to answer them. I'm going to be breaking down some more gold and silver news here in just a second. Hassani's saying, can you test pre-1965 with the pinger? Yes, you can. You can do 90% silver. And guys, fakes are getting disgusting. Look at this. Let me show you this. Hold up. Now, I want you to be honest with me. I want you guys to be honest with me. I'm going to ask you two questions. I need you to be honest. If you were at a coin show, if you're at a local coin shop, and someone offered you this American Silver Eagle at spot price, would you buy it, or would you be able to tell it was fake? Be honest with me. Would you be able to tell this was fake, or would you buy this American Silver Eagle? Put fake or buy. Be honest with me. Be honest. Okay, I've seen your answers there. Now, what about this? 90% silver dime. This is a fake silver dime. Would this trick you, honestly? If you got offered this at spot, would you buy it for spot? Put buy in chat if it would trick you. Put fake if it wouldn't. Whoops. Guys, it is getting so dangerous with fakes. You really got to protect yourselves. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American Silver Eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. Yeah, they got fake dimes now, guys. They got fake dimes. And I've got more breaking news here. The U.S. banks are teaming up with the S&P Global to launch a new credit default swap index for private credit. Oh, well, guys are trying to help us out here. Major banks are creating a tool that lets investors bet against or hedge the huge private credit market. The same sector that we've seen redemption gates and withdrawal restrictions on in recent months, because they were literally having a run on the banks. This is yet another sign the financial system is trying to manage growing risks in opaque, high-leverage areas. Crustacean Nation, when banks are actively building tools to hedge or offload credit risk, it's a reminder that paper financial system remains, I just burped. Wow, fragile. And there's a whole article there if you want to go read it. Follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, INTL Stacker. International would not fit there. Okay, here we go. China just dropped a major bombshell for silver and copper markets. And guys, I was just talking about China earlier. China, the world's largest exporter of sulfuric acid, has announced it will halt exports starting in May of 2026. Why does this matter? Because sulfuric acid is essential for extracting and refining copper, among a bunch of other uses it has out there. 70% of all silver mined globally comes as a byproduct of copper mining. This is yet another supply shock hitting metals during increasing industrial demand. Crustacean Nation, while paper prices get manipulated, real physical constraints like this keep building up. And here we go. Oh, this was a buckle up about the Straight of Hormuz getting shut. Look at this one, guys. Who's still stacking? Charles is. Look what Charles added. We got some American Silver Eagles. We got a Philharmonic there, some Silver Libertades. Looks like a casino chip there from Harris. We got some Royal British Mint. We got some Silver Krugerrands. Who out there is still stacking? Did you buy this week? If so, put buy in chat and tell us what you got. What did you guys get? And this is a series I love doing every day, and then I'm going to go back to the charts and answer your questions. Gold and Silver HQ on this day in sound money history, April 12th. 1786, Board of Treasury submits landmark reports to Congress urging the creation of a U.S. mint to strike original gold and silver coins. The first major push for a national hard money system, that was in 1786. 1797, U.S. Mint signs an agreement with the Bank of the United States to accept deposits of gold and silver bullion for coinage. 2009, on this day, Zimbabwe officially abandons its hyperinflated Zimbabwe dollar as legal tender after trillion-dollar notes and total collapsing textbook fiat failure forcing de-dollarization. Ladies and gentlemen, and look, I got one of them right here. Literally, trillion-dollar notes. This is $10 trillion. That's how bad it got in Zimbabwe. And guys, let me get this ugly paper fiat currency out of here. And we're back. If you guys got questions in chat, put them in. I'll be happy to answer them. And guys, I don't only live stream charts like this and breaking news. I literally live stream around the world on gold and silver adventures. And you guys get to help direct that. It wasn't that long ago, you all made me get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. SHFE here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. Good girl. Oh, wow, look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
And guys, D. Peterson in chat. Channel members, drop that emoji for Daisy the camel. You got it. D. Peterson in chat said, everyone fill your gas tanks now. Yeah, definitely fill your gas tanks. Guys, I've been literally keeping my gas tank above 7/8 since this whole thing started for like a month. So I've been filling it a lot. But luckily there's a gas station like right on the way to where I live, so it's not that big of a deal. But we are on another red candle here, 79.45 silver. Big green candle. Look at this, guys, 4,681. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens tonight, guys. Remember, we're in after-hours trading right now. The Comex via the Globex, and it's very thin liquidity. So it's much easier to move gold and silver price right now in the evening. What's going to happen when the market opens? But look at all the oil is trading now. So we're looking at... Oh, I did not want to do that. Oh, no. Hold up. If I click it, it will save over my silver chart. I do not want to do that. Okay, so CL1, which is light crude oil futures, is up 7.7%. CFDs on WTI crude oil up 8.9%. WTI West Texas intermediate crude is up 7.5%. This chart's not moving yet. Brent is up to 102.20, up 7.29%. Wow. What a wild time to be alive. And Josh says, I recommend Mustang Mach-E GT. Nice, Josh. Josh, how are you doing on the oil plays? Are you doing okay there? First computer song, Daisy says 7 Rocketeer. That's awesome. Guys, I do want to thank all the channel members. Thank you to all the new channel members. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everyone who gifted channel memberships. Guys, this is my full-time job. So it's viewers like you that help me do what I do. I really appreciate it. But guess what? You could support the channel without spending a dime. We are literally 35 likes away from 500. And the next 35 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 1 year.
It's science.
It's science. And you know what else is science? Stacking gold and silver can be a very lonely thing. I met a girl in Poland. She works in the Germanium Mint. She's built like a brick house, strong arm. She's looking for a suitor. Who in chat is single?
Yep.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. An AG farmer in chat saying bot. Leader of the stack round. Aunt Jemima pancake mix by Quaker Oats. Nice, AG farmer. And Josh Wasp says he wants to go on the moon. Who else wants to go on the moon? Tell me if you want to take a trip to the moon. I'll take you there, but only if more people want to. Mark in chat saying miners are up slightly and holding mine have been trading for the past hour. Take a look at your own. Thank you, Mark. Guys, it sounds like miners are holding on right now. The quality of charts is much better today, says Jonathan. Thank you. I'd let her ruin my life, says Josh. That's funny. Okay, it looks like you guys want to take a trip to the moon. Buckle up. We're going.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
Oh, yeah. And someone's saying, how many gigs do you need to date Viola? Asking for a friend. No clue. How many gigs do you need to date Viola, guys? I don't know. I'd say at least a terabyte. Or are you talking memory? Are you talking hard drive or are you talking memory? That's the question. Let's see what you guys are saying to me on X, previously known as Twitter here. And look at this. Harry picked up some gold at spot plus 1% and silver maples at spot at the LCS. Wow. That's Harry. Let's put this out. Are you still stacking? Harry is. That is awesome, Harry. Look at those beautiful gold coins he got. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. And, guys, I was able to get 2 of the fake, or the mint error, I should say, silver Britannias. Supposed to be silver and they're really 75% copper. I've got 2 coming. I'm gifting one to Sound Money Metals, the guy that makes the pocket pinger. He's going to do tests with them. And look at this. El Camino Coins is saying, I just got this Morgan in. It's slabbed. What does the little CC mean on the reverse? Yeah, right. Be quiet. What does the CC mean? That means Carson City Mint. If that's real and you really you know, quit playing. Shotgun Susie, thank you for tweeting out the live stream. Blue Shadow, thank you for tweeting out the live stream. Blue Shadow says, meanwhile, east-west pipeline is restored, bypassing Straight of Hormuz, representing around 35% of normal daily oil volume through the Strait of Hormuz. Thank you. I did see that Saudi Arabia. So if we go here to Saudi Arabia, and guys, remember, I lived in the Middle East for 10 years. I had Scud missiles flying over my head from the Houthi rebels down here when I was in Riyadh getting intercepted by Patriots. I was here in the Red Sea where there's all kinds of drama. But there is an oil pipeline that goes across Saudi Arabia over here to Jubail. No, I'm sorry, not Jubail, Yanbu. And they normally didn't use it like heavily and to put oil out of here. But since the disruptions here, they started shifting a bunch of oil out here. And boats, tankers here in the Red Sea are getting loaded up, and they're actually going through here. And tankers and aircraft carriers, by the way, can go through the Suez Canal. I've been through there on a boat. I actually got attacked by pirates on the Suez Canal, and it was during a live stream. So if you guys want to see a clip from that, put pirates in chat. But you can go up here into the Mediterranean Sea, or you can go down here through this into the Gulf of Aden here. But the problem is this is called the Bab el-Mandab, and right here is the Houthi rebels, and they're threatening that they're going to attack ships here. But so far, nothing's happened yet, per se. There were some little skiffs that tried to hijack some, like a sailboat, but we'll see what happens there. But guys, lots of drama in the Middle East. Okay, it wasn't that long ago. I was literally cruising up the Nile towards the Mediterranean, live with you guys. Remember, I live stream all around the world, and I literally got attacked by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things.
Okay, bit of an exaggeration. It was not a pirate. It was an industrious salesman. He was peddling some Egyptian textiles. You guys on the live stream made me run down to my room, made me get Egyptian pounds. I had to drop it overboard in a weighted plastic bag. I made it on the boat. I got some Egyptian cotton and I got some silver, and I gave it away to you guys on stream. And guys, we are now at 68,333 subscribers. Thank you so much. That literally means only 67 subscribers till the next big show. Some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. And ladies and gentlemen, soon I'm going to be giving away over 40 ounces of silver, 40 or 50 ounces of copper, and some gold in here. And guys, this stuff is good. Look, Silvertown bars. We got copper skulls, copper dragon coins. Like, we got premium silver in here. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Valcambi bar. That's 100 grams. We've got some micro mintage, like, silver. Look at that. That's a silver MP40 grease gun. Like, there is such cool stuff in there. All you got to do is subscribe, join the party, join the Crustacean Nation, turn on those notifications. I'll be announcing in not the too distant future on how to enter and win that, and there will be multiple winners. It's not just all to one person, but there will be multiple winners. And wow, thank you so much to CIO Tribe, literally making it rain on the Goblin. Thank you so much for gifting those 10 international stacker memberships. I really appreciate that. And congratulations to JKL, THYA Gok, Wrights, Sonny, Miracle Seeker, Jack Stacks, Donnie Bear, Tanner Hollers, Marty Smith, Lizzie Jane, Y2 Pours, Congratulations, you got free International Stacker memberships. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Say a big thank you to CIO Tribe or Trib for helping you out there. And the next time I do a war room, which will be tomorrow morning, remember, I will be live tomorrow morning at 7:45 Eastern Standard Time, a.m. I'll be doing a war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. It's a channel member only live stream here on YouTube. As silver's pushing higher here on a green candle, 73 of 39. Gold's pushing higher, 4,672. And thank you, SGT Stacking, so much. And look at them. International Stacker, in case anyone wants to watch the making of the corks, here's the link. So I'm going to pin that. I almost put you in timeout. Can I pin this? Oh, it won't let me pin it. I almost put you in timeout. Guys, go check out that link that SGT Stacking just dropped. He made these silver corks, which I've got the last set coming this week. The first set sold out immediately. He made the copper corks. These were in celebration of silver breaking $100 an ounce the first time. And we got a brand new project that he leaks. He leaks it in that video that's coming out in the not too distant future. So go check out that link. Go subscribe to SGT Stacking. Great guy. Very cool stuff. Like, he does cool stuff. Like, look. He made me this Thor's hammer. 5 ouncer. Look at that. He made this crab. The dude does impeccable work. One of my favorite pieces all time. He did this. Look at that. That's SGT Stacking. Check him out. Thank you for that super chat. Okay, we are getting an onslaught here. We are getting attacked, but guess what? We're not going to take it. The last time they did this to us, we raided the vaults, the Crustacean Nation, overwhelmed the bankers, and did what we do best. We stacked that silver, and the question is right now, if this continues into tomorrow and we get a decent dip, who is going to be buying that dip? Put buy the dip in chat right now. Who's going to wait back and see and say, you know what, I'm going to take a little bit of a break here and see what happens. Let me know that as well. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when there's red candles, there are sharks near. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We got over 1,500 people on the stream tonight. 535 likes. That means we're only 15 likes from 550, and I know we can do that, so keep smashing it. And thank you so much, Greg, for becoming a crab cadet. Welcome to the Crustacean Nation. I hope you truly enjoy yourself. Let's see what else you guys are saying to me here on X, previously known as Twitter. I think I covered... Oh, look at this. Picked up another 10 ounces and a new dragon to guard my silver stash of Silver Surfer coins. Wow. And that dragon's got a necklace. That's cool. Variable, thank you for putting out the live stream. Variable saying Straight's pumper. That's funny. Daniel here dropping the emergency lights. Okay, I think we're caught up there. Let's go and see if there's any breaking news right now coming out. Oh, yeah, we got all kinds of people ready to buy the dip. Look at this. The President of the United States is openly discussing a reset. Conflicts are breaking out across the globe. Central banks are monitoring private credit and cyber threats. This is a symptom of a broken system. A changing world order. Guys, I did see that tweet talking about a reset. I took it as a reset for the war with Iran. That's the way I took it. Did you guys take it the same way, or do you think he's talking about a global power reset? Do you think he's talking about a monetary reset? Put in chat what you think. But personally, I took it as a reset to the war. Retool, reconstitute, and get ready to go again if they need to. That's the way I took that. And we're going to see if there's any more breaking news here. U.S. to blockade ships entering or exiting Iranian ports. There you go, guys. Right there from U.S. Central Command. Wow. Somebody says he's talking about nukes. Somebody says financial. Somebody agrees with me. European gas futures. Look at this. Whoa. European gas futures rise 17% after U.S. and the Iran failed to make a deal. Major U.S. banks are teaming up with the S&P. I did cover that earlier. UBS has a price target of $5,900 for gold for late 2026. Whew. Look at this. Oil opens. Look at that cat. I should make a video like that with Rat Stacker's rats. Rat Stacker is my daughter. She's also the Goblin. And she does always collect her God tax. She stacks gold, silver, and also rats. She has 2 pet rats I hold from time to time. Their names are Popcorn and Houdini. They're lovable little creatures, and they did sniff some of my silver, so I guess that means they're in support of it. Oh my gosh. Okay, silver futures has fallen off a cliff. 73.32 here. Let's drag this down. I think it's going to... honestly, guys, I think it's going to be an onslaught here for a little bit. Then I think we're probably going to end up crab walking a lot of the night. Then I think it's going to look like this. Here, let me just... I'm going to draw what I think it's going to look like. I think it's going to go bloop. I think it's going to go bloop, bloop. I think it's going to go bloop, and then bloop, and then bloop. And then we might even get one of these. Bloop, bloop, and I think in the morning it will be something like that. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my analysis? That might be how we look. It is a mysterious drawing here. That looks, oh my god, guys, what is that? What is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go here to gold. Gold's getting attacked too, 4,649. Gold to silver ratio is at 63.86 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And guys, the real big mama jama tonight, the big surprise, the big Lebowski is going to be when the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens back up. And that's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what do you guys think? Are you team green or team red with Shanghai Futures Exchange? What do you guys think is going to happen there? That's the question. Make sure you, if you answer me that question, tag me at International Stacker so I see it and I can read it to everybody. Everyone's blaming energy for breaking the system, says the Gold Telegraph. I've spent my entire career pointing to the real issue. It's the money. Simple metric. To buy a barrel of oil in 1972, 0.606 of an ounce would buy that. Today, it's 0.02. Wow. Who's doing is that, says Oil Stacker. I'm not sure what you mean. Let's crab raid in the meantime. Oh, do you guys want a crab raid tonight? If you guys want a crab raid, put raid in chat. And what we do is we find a small creator on YouTube in the gold and silver niche. One time, by mistake, I Halo dropped you guys. Behind enemy line into a gold, or into a, oh, look at that. Steve looking for silver. I Halo dropped you guys into a crypto channel by mistake, and it quickly went downhill. Look at this. We got a bunch of people live tonight. Nice. So we're going to take a vote. We're not going yet. We're not going to raid yet, but when we raid, we smash the like button. We flood it with crabs, but it's meant to be a blessing, not a curse. Do you guys want to crab raid either one, Steve looking for silver, or do you want to crab raid copper Al coins? Or I also saw Thule is going to go live here in a little bit. Which one of those do you guys want to raid? It would be fun to raid Salivating Metal. We could do that too. Who do you guys want to raid? Wow, guys, in West Texas Stacker crustacean in chat only needs 120 subs to 2,000. Check out West Texas. He's a crustacean. Mark saying miners are climbing. I have royalties, big silver, and gold miners, a few small caps. Awesome, Mark. I'm glad it's doing well. Okay, I'm seeing Thule. I'm seeing a lot of votes for Thule. I'm seeing a lot of votes for Steve. Steve and Thule. Well, let's see here. Who has the least people? Steve looking for silver has 39. And Thule is about to go live. Let me just go back here. Guys, the new computer is ripping. I can open up all these different windows now and we're cool. Before it would be like drama. Oh wait, I want to go here. Where is Thule? Here it is. Thule has 4 people waiting. And Thule's live in 5 minutes. So what do you guys want to do? Steve or Thule? Thank you so much to Crystal Seth for becoming a crustacean commander. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And channel members get access to channel member only live streams here on YouTube called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. The next one will be tomorrow morning. I will be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning, covering the breaking in gold and silver news overnight. The market analysis in the morning, helping you start your day off with everything you need to know about gold and silver. the watch out situations for the day, answering your questions, and helping you read the tea leaves. Okay, it's looking like Thule is going to win it, guys. So we will do a crab raid when it's time. We're not doing it quite yet, but we will do one here on Thule. So that would be fun. Thule is a crustacean. A hardcore crustacean at that. So that's going to be a fun time. And let me just drop it in here so we can, I don't have to do it later. Boop. Cool. Okay. Nice. Who had a good day today? Who had a great day today? Who's going to have a good week tomorrow? Let me know right now in chat. How about your new hot rod? Guys, this computer is ripping. Do you want to see the memory usage? Let me show you. Let me see if I could do this without... It might glitch for a second. Let's see. Let's see. Hold up. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Hold up. I want to show you guys this. Okay. Here's the CPU usage. This is the brand new computer. I literally have streaming software running. I have music software running. I have like all those different tabs on my browser open with like dashboards and heavy stuff. Look at this. We are only using 7% of the processor. This is the brand new monster that I got just for streaming here on YouTube. Look at that. 7% memory. We're only using 30 gigabytes out of 96. Ladies and gentlemen, we are absolutely screaming here. The ultimate gold and silver computer. Yes. Woo. It's a monster. Yeah, Josh, it's a monster. It was expensive, guys. But a bunch of you, the night my computer broke. Guys, my computer broke. Core 3, RIP Core 3. Everyone put an F in chat for Core 3. I had to stream I had 2,000 of you on when it failed. I had to do the rest of the stream on my phone. And I was doing like the noises, like I was doing this noise. But I was going like... It was a mess. So then I ordered this massive monster, and a bunch of you did a super chat train to help pay for it. $5,000 computer, but it was well worth it. It's going to pay for itself with gold and silver eventually. So big thank you to those people who chipped in and supported with that super chats, and we got it here. We're running this monster. Yeah, guys, what do you like the best name for this new computer? Should it be Fan Solo because it has a bunch of fans? Should it be the Crabinator? What do you guys think? And thank you so much, Dutch Murphy, for being a member for more than 2 months, saying you're streaming on 720. Can you put up to 4K? Oh, am I really streaming 720? I thought it was at least 1080. But yes, I can do 4K now with this new computer. Guys, am I only streaming 720? I thought it was at least 1080. Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. I do like Fan Solo. Look at this, Harry. Harry with his darling. Thank you for your service, Harry. It's me, CIO Trib and Sagefly Baby. Oh, guys, this is CIO Trib who gifted those memberships. And this is his wife, Sagefly Baby. It's their 40th anniversary, and they're both Marines. Can we get a Semper Fi in chat for all the Marines in house? Happy, happy, happy anniversary to those two lovebirds. Big happy anniversary. That's amazing. Wow. 40 years. Guys, I'm nearly 3 years into my marriage, and it is flourishing. Mrs. IS. Yeah. Okay, we're starting to get a turnaround here. We got a green candle, $73.25 on silver. Gold on a green candle, $4,654 on a green candle. Gold to silver ratio is starting to come back down, 63.5 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. Shanghai is going to be opening here in, what is it, 6:30, 7, 8, 9, 2.5 hours. Wow. We're starting to get a pretty decent-sized green candle here. Let's watch this for a second. Yeah, cute couple. Crab Nebula CPU. I do like Fan Solo a lot. This thing's got 8 fans in it. It's liquid cooled, guys. I was like, I will never get a computer that's going to overheat again, so help me God. Oh! I forgot to show you. Do you guys want to see what's in here for the mega giveaway? Did you hear how heavy that was? I want everyone to put JJ in chat right now. JJ. A big thank you to JJ. He sent me a bunch of rolls of copper pennies I think they're mostly wheat pennies, copper pennies, and Canadian nickels. So there's a bunch of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together little crab bags, and every single person that wins in the mega giveaway, you're going to get a little sack, a little satchel of wheat pennies, or at least copper pennies. I don't know if they're all wheat, and Canadian nickels. What do you guys think about that? Let's crack one of these open. Hold up. Look at those. Wow, they are all Wheaties, and they're in great shape. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Look at that. 1955 double dot. No, I'm kidding. So that's cool. So whoever wins on the Mega got any type of prize, you're going to get a little crab bag of wheat pennies and some Canadian nickels. That's pretty cool. That's Mega. What do you guys think? Do you guys like copper? Did you remember the thermal paste? I'm going to thermal paste the new computer. Or I mean the old computer. This new one's fully thermal pasted. It's good to go. Taberson in chat saying, as long as oil continues to rise, silver and gold will go down. When the blockade proves effective, then silver and gold will skyrocket, says Taberson. SGT Stacker's Cork video is excellent. Crab looks fantastic. I agree with you, Oxby. If I win, I'll buy Rudy a flight to Scotland. Whoa! That's Mega. Okay. We're at a decision point. Do you guys want me to keep streaming, keep covering the news, keep answering your questions, or do you want to do a crab raid? So put keep going in chat or put crab raid in chat. Let's see what you guys want to do. Waiting for the dip, then I'm like a ninja. Guys, this could be a fun little dip here. Let's see if it holds overnight into the morning. But it might be a good opportunity to add more. We got people saying keep going. We got people saying crab raid. If I win, I'll change my name to Silver, says Oil Stacker. That's awesome. Okay, we got a bunch of people that want to crab raid, but a bunch that want to keep going. So we'll keep going here for a little bit. Guys, please smash that like button. We've only got about 89 more likes until 700. I know we can make this a 700 like stream. So please smash the like button. And guys, I have an idea. I have a crazy idea, and I want you guys' opinion. So, in every live stream I do, there's a segment where I cover the breaking gold and silver news, right? And that's just one of the many segments I do. But I'm thinking about when each live stream is over, what if I downloaded this live stream? What if I cut out the silver news? That's usually like 10 to 15 minutes long. And then what if I posted that on YouTube as a standalone silver news clip? So if you watch the live stream and you want to hear the news back, you can click on that. If you don't have time for the live stream and you're driving somewhere and you have 10 or 15 minutes, you just want only...
Howdy do. How are you?
Oh, wait, hold up. There we go. And she started speaking. Tuli started speaking. I'm like, I hear someone in my ears. What's going on? But if you don't have time and you only want to hear the silver news, that will be up too. So I'm thinking at the end of every live stream, like within a half hour, I'll also upload the silver news. Do you guys like that idea? What do you guys think? Is it a good idea? Is the music too loud? Is the music too loud? Let me know. Is the stream music too loud? I saw someone say turn it down. Are you too loud, stream music? Okay, I turned it a tad down. Okay. Okay, the music is perfect. Okay, I'll unturn it a tad down. There we go. I unturned it. There we go. So I think that'd be cool. I mean, it's already done. I just got to chop it, right? I'll chop it and put an intro and an outro on it. And then I think that might get more people to the live streams, and then more people from the live streams watching the long form videos. Guys, I have such crazy videos. Like, it's so depressing. I flew all the way to Prague. This is such a good video in Prague at a coin shop there. And it only got 2,100 views. The heck? It's depressing. It is depressing as like 23,000, 83, 11, 72. Fly across the world, 2,100. So I think that might get more people watching the different content, so I think it might be good. And thank you so much, Shelby, for gifting 5 international stacker memberships. You are mega, and those went to that one pontoon guy. It went to Dose. It's not Dose of Keys, Dose 1428. It went to Bo Collects Coins, UXB, and Oregon Adventure. Say thank you to Shelby for your international stacker membership. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. The next time I do a channel member only live stream here on YouTube called The War Room, I'll see you in the War Room, which is going to be tomorrow morning after the morning stream. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional, meaning you got to be clothed. You gotta. Woo! And guys, in case you missed it earlier, I wanted to highlight it one more time here. SGT Stacking, he's the one that made the silver and copper corks. He put out this video earlier tonight. Look, I watched it all the way through, see the red bar. And he shows the process of getting the silver and making the silver and copper corks. So I think you guys would enjoy that. It's right there, so make sure you go check that out. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that again here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are keeping on pushing here. Silver's on another red candle, 73.27. We're down right now in the trading session that just started at 6 p.m. So Eastern Standard Time, so 42 minutes ago. We're down 3.47% on silver. We're down 2.01% on gold. Now here's the question. How low did silver drop the last time we had a shock like this? I think it was much lower. So if we could stay above 70 tonight, that would be pretty bullish. So I'm going to mark this so when we come back in the morning and look, we want to stay above that line. Now my prediction has us dropping below that line. So we'll see. Oh, the bot. Is the bot? No, is the bot working? The bot's working. Someone says the bot's broken. Okay. Let's go back to X, see if anyone else is saying anything. And a big happy anniversary again to you two lovebirds there. Okay, breaking. U.S. military confirms the Straight of Hormuz blockade will begin 10 a.m. Monday, which is tomorrow. So 15 hours from now. So a bunch of ships are going to be running to get out of there, guys. It's going to be a race. That's what's going to happen. Look at Rashad here, technical analyst. He's saying, at some point, which could be already next week, precious metals could start a confident rally despite no deal between U.S. and Iran. Metals, are going to completely ignore the original false narrative that military escalation in the Middle East is bad for gold, which it's not. Historically, it's not. Look at history. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. I don't know. Surely I am fully against the war and hope for a peaceful resolution. Gold has thousands of reasons to rally other than war. That's Rashad online saying that. What is this? SLV short interest basically unchanged for the last 2 weeks, says Solve. Guys, we got some weather tomorrow moving in. You guys should follow Ryan Hall, y'all. He's my favorite YouTuber for severe weather. The dude has like millions of subs. He's so much fun. But if you are up here in the United States, you're got some severe weather coming your way with possible tornadoes. So tune into Ryan Hall, y'all, for that. Okay, we saw that. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, guys, we're getting a possible DTB formation here. Look at this. Yeah, Craig follows Ryan Hall. How many of you guys follow Ryan Hall? I got an idea from his stream. He doesn't really do it anymore, but he used to sound like a tornado siren whenever there's a tornado, and I used to love that part, so that's why I started this. So whenever something crazy is going on for silver or gold, I hit that alert. And I got that totally from watching his streams because it was so much fun. Does anybody know? Okay. Does anybody know the lore about Team Blue Shed? It's not Ryan Hall, but does anybody know the lore of Team Blue Shed? Blue Shed, the blue shed that survived the hurricane. Are there any blue shedders in the chat? Ryan is a weather pumper, says gentlemen. I love his stuff. ladies and gentlemen, we're back on a green candle here, $73.38. Smash that like button if you're having a good time on the stream. Only 3 more likes to 650. Next 3 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 18 months.
It's science.
And if you don't,
How dare you?
how dare you? We're going here, guys. We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, and we're just going. Over 1,000 people still on the stream. Thank you so much. Keep smashing that like button. 50 more to 700. I know we can do that. Okay, let's go back to here. Commercial mortgage-backed security. Guys, the not the whole United States, but real estate in a lot of the United States is going crazy. Christian loves asking how to buy corks. You can email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com, Christian. I'll help you out. One word, International Stacker. And I did read this earlier, but look, economic data coming this week. Existing home sales on Monday, PPI inflation Tuesday, NY Federal Manufacturing Index Wednesday, jobless claims Thursday, Philly Fed Manufacturing Thursday, and I think there's some sort of emergency meeting they're having on Monday as well. Oh, look at that. Well, that escalated quickly. I-80 eastbound traffic. Wow. I like the snow. Down here in Key West, we don't get much snow. It's a little bit of a conundrum. Ooh. That guy's leg was... Eesh. Trying to see if there's any other silver news here. No. Okay, here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, breaking down the gold and silver news, what happened overnight in the markets, in the news. We're going to have a fun time in the morning. Right now, we're going to go do a crab raid. These are designed to help smaller creators. What we're going to do is when we go in there, the 2 things I ask you to do is flood the chat with crabs, smash the like button, up to you if you want to subscribe or not. But we're going to go do that right now. It should take you automatically, or it might pop up and you might have to click next to do it. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm adding this to the Mega. I'll see you in the morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please smash that like button. And all channel members, you have this emoji. It's CYOTNO, which stands for catch you on the next one. Thank you, everybody, so much. We're about to go do a crab raid.